So that is why I decided, let me sit down and talk to you guys, because a lot has changed, a lot of requirements have been removed, and so we need to talk about that, because this is exciting. At the same time, it also is bring the Allah, because guys, we need to start. You need to get moving, okay? If you're not moving already, this is a sign that you need to start getting your things ready if you are serious about coming to China. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Sbahle Mkhize and this is my channel. If you are a regular Dzegula, a regular liker, a regular sharer, honey, thank you so much for coming back once again, baby. And if you are new here today, welcome to the channel. Make sure that you click that subscribe button so that you can join the Regular Dzegulars. Okay, we are on the road to 6K, so please make sure that you subscribe. It will mean so much to me. So guys, as you can see by the title of this video, this is a highly requested video ever since the article came out, because I think many of us are excited to hear some of the changes that are happening in terms of the requirements for Z visas here in China. So if you don't know already, I am an English teacher. I'm a kindergarten teacher currently working in China. I've been here for over 4 years. Now, over 4 years, ma'am, don't lie. Over 3 years, sorry. Okay, over 3 years, all right? And so I have a little bit of experience, and I've been making a lot of videos about helping you guys secure your job abroad. And it's been a while since we did a video about China, because obviously there have been a lot of requirements, a lot of restrictions because of COVID. One of the major requirements that were needed for someone to get a Z visa. Now, Z visa means a work visa for obviously working in China. It's not a student visa, it's not a business visa, it is a work visa. So one of the requirements that were needed for any type of work visa was a PU letter. Now, a PU letter is an invitation letter that comes from your company that they send to the official people who actually give out the visa. So that was a huge requirement, and that was one of the major reasons why people weren't able to get jobs abroad, because most of these companies didn't have the access or didn't have the ability to get the letter approved by the visa people. So it was really companies that had, it was the big dogs. It was the people who had access, to the major people in the government. So then that is one of the reasons. And another one obviously is because of the COVID restrictions and the quarantine time and, the restrictions based off where you're coming from. So the countries that had major cases were not allowed into China, obviously to try and reduce the spread of COVID-19. So that is why I decided, let me sit down and talk to you guys, because a lot has changed, a lot of requirements have been removed, and so we need to talk about that, because this is exciting. At the same time, it also is bring the Allah, because guys, we need to start. You need to get moving, okay? If you're not moving already, this is a sign that you need to start getting your things ready if you are serious about coming to China, okay? So let's start off with the updates with the Z visa. So updates to the Z visa requirements are as follows. I'm just gonna read them for you guys, and I'm gonna put them on the screen so that you can screenshot it and have it for yourself as a reference, okay? So the first requirement that has now been changed is that the invitation letters, so PU letters / TE letter, are no longer required for natives from South Africa, the US, the UK. Those are the countries that I was able to actually iron down. Obviously, I know that this article that I saw was on the South African consulate or the South African embassy here in China. So obviously it differs for every country, but on our website, it has given that green light, okay? So the next thing is that family members, including spouses, parents, children under the age of 18, parents of spouses, as well as adult children and their spouses, are indeed in need of going to China. So those foreign nationals resuming operation and production in China can apply for visas with the relevant proof of relationship without providing the invitation letters. Okay guys, so basically if you are someone who is already here in China working with a Z visa, you can now get over or get your family members or spouse to come over and visit and get the relevant visa and they no longer need the PU letter. So as you can see, the PU letter was Valerama angle, was closing the angles, was really restricting people, because obviously if you were wanting to get someone to visit you and they needed a PU letter, they also needed to quarantine for like 21 days. It was ridiculous. So where was the holiday? When were you going to be able to see them? And obviously the flight costs are still very much ridiculous, but I think I foresee that changing in the next few months. I believe in faith. I have a lot of faith in God that this is a great start, and a lot of good things are going to be happening, and a lot of good things are going to be unfolding. So this is a very exciting time. Even for me, I'm excited because I'm like, this could mean my sister could come visit, my aunt, and like I can, you know, bring them over, because it might still not mean that I can still go home and come back, but it actually just means that I could actually go and fly them out here, you know. So that's exciting. The next thing I want to actually talk about are the updates on teaching jobs in China. So now that they've removed this requirement of the PU letter, there also have been a lot of things that are happening on the ground here in China that I was able to research about and talk to 2 agents from 2 different companies. So I really wanted to share that information with you guys, because I think a lot of you who emailed me and DM'd me are like, okay, Swa, the requirement has changed. What's happening with jobs that side? Are people asking for, are people rather accepting people for teaching jobs who are outside China? And the answer is yes. There are jobs available now for people outside of China, but they're gonna start with people from the US and the UK, and that I have from, actually I'm gonna screenshot and put it on the screen. I spoke to an agency and she was like, listen, most of these schools are asking for specifically the UK and America, mainly because they I think are looking at the cases in those countries, as well as just like that's just a norm. Okay guys, one thing I've told you guys numerous times on this channel is that there is some preference when it comes to jobs here in China, and they do look for Americans and the UK people first. Okay, most of the time they are really good teachers, and some of the times, you know, it's like really these people do not know how to do their job, but they do get hired anyway because they are from the US and the UK. It's just something that as South Africans we've decided it's a norm. We're no longer going to fight it, but we're just going to find ways to maneuver around it. You know what I mean? So that is the preference right now, but trust me when I say things are going to unfold and eventually South Africa is going to be on that list. I think we're in a good place right now, and I want to actually put on the screen some of these posts that are out there for people who, for agencies that are looking for people who are outside of China for teaching jobs. So it's happening, it's unfolding. I'm gonna keep updating you guys as I'm getting information. So I really wanted to actually sit down with you guys and tell you what you need to do, okay? Because this is another sign. God is coming through with the signs, guys. When He gave us the jobs in South Korea, and He gave you guys the ability to apply in South Korea and get to South Korea. So someone in South Korea right now can actually come to China because they are in South Korea and not coming from South Africa. Do you know what I mean? So God has been very good, guys. He's been restructuring and moving things around. Now He's opening up the gates, okay? Now He's saying to you, on your marks, okay? Get set. So this is on your marks, guys. Number 1, please make sure you have a passport. I can't believe I have to say this, but I feel like I do. Guys, please go apply for a passport and get a passport. Okay, we know our country. We know with so many things happening at the moment, there will be delays. Please don't be that person who doesn't have a passport when they're interviewing you. On the interview tour, do you have a passport? Uti, yes. Do you have a police card? Uti, yes. Do you have a TEFL? Uti, yes. Yeah, man, I need you guys to be on it, okay? So number 1, go get that passport done, all right? Apply for that passport, go get it done. The next thing, police clearance. We know our country. We know how long they take at the police station. So go get that police clearance ASAP. Go to your local police, get your fingerprints done. If you are not in Gauteng, if you are in Gauteng, come to your head office in Pretoria once, get it done in Pretoria, okay? The next thing is introduction video. This one, I know that you might not know what that means, but I highly recommend just Googling, and also on YouTube, type in introduction video for a teacher. Look at what that looks like, record one, have it ready in case the school comes at you and say, listen, before we jump into this interview, can we see what you look like? What are you gonna say to us? What are you gonna impress us with? So the introduction video is the first time they get to actually see you, so you gotta impress. You better snatch that wig, ufake contour, ube muhle, have a clean clean background and make sure that you are ready and you're talking and you're telling them why you want to come to China, why you're passionate about teaching, and Google stuff. Guys, there's so many videos out there that can help you as a reference, okay? The next thing, figure out where you want to go in China. I know this is going to be tricky because a lot of you guys are like, hey, well, guys, China is huge. Where do I start? But I think this is something that I told you guys numerous times before. One of the mistakes that I made, I didn't know what I was stepping into. And this is an opportunity for you to avoid that mistake. When God gives you a vision, when God gives you a, if you pray to God and you ask for something and you ask for Him to do something in your life, you need to actually start preparing like you are going there. Prepare here for where you are going, okay? So prepare. Start to look at the countries, look at the language. If you can, start learning Chinese, honey. I still don't know Chinese, and that is one of the things that I truly believe is a huge thing that you can actually do in the beginning without even being in China. There's so many apps out there. Check out Baidu, check out iTalk. I'm gonna put them up on the screen, okay? Baidu and iTalk are great apps to use to learn Chinese, okay? Another thing is start saving money. I cannot repeat this one enough. Guys, now that it's COVID and things are completely different from 2-3 years ago when people were coming over to China, okay? Companies are going to pay for quarantine, they're going to pay for hotel stays, but they might not pay for your food, okay? They might not give you pocket money. So you need to start preparing for any unexpected costs that are gonna come up, okay? Because now there are more costs associated with getting you here. So now you need to think for yourself, okay, Sba, or rather whoever you are, you're gonna need to have pocket money. You're gonna need to actually have bedding, you're gonna need to have those initial things. So start saving money, okay? This is a sign. If you need a sign, start saving money. Prepare. This video should have been prepare. On your marks, get set. Because it's happening, guys, and I'm really excited, and I think I also want to actually give you guys update as things come along, because I feel like that will give you more context from this side, because a lot of you guys were also saying, Sba, is it true? Is it true? And when I read the article, I was like, yes, it's true, but they're not reaching out to South Africa yet, because that's where the US and America, you know what I mean? So I'm giving you the context from this side, and I think continue to send me whatever updates you get. I will take that information, ask my people, ask around, and come back and report back. And report back live from China. I'm so dead. Okay, guys. So that is the video. That is the information I wanted to give to you guys. Those are the things that I need you to do. I've given you homework, so do that homework. Don't sleep on yourself, okay? Get it done. I'm excited for you. I hope things will start to unravel soon and you will be ready when that day comes. Thank you so much for watching till this far. Look out for more of these videos for over the next couple of months. And yeah, thank you so much. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. I will see you in the next video.